Should you buy an Obamacare plan through Ohio's health insurance marketplace? Well, hey, stick around because you're going to find out right now. How's it going, everyone? I'm Joey Gingola with Gingola Insurance, and on today's health insurance break, I'm going to answer the biggest question, or the most surprising question that I've been getting from people over the last few weeks. And that question is essentially, should you buy an Obamacare plan through healthcare.gov? I've noticed a common theme with people right before they get ready to apply or start the actual finalization process for this health insurance through this new healthcare reform system. And one of the questions that comes up all the time is, should I take this plan? And to be honest, in most cases, people are exchanging a health insurance plan that is almost identical to what they currently have. The only difference is that the government is going to be giving them or you a substantial amount of money to pay for that each month. That's it. So what's the problem? Why such the skepticism? Why are people leery about actually moving forward to this, and why aren't they doing backflips and cartwheels and whatever type of athletic things that would kind of symbolize excitement and jubilation? I'm not sure that I can, firmly put my finger on it, but if I had to guess, when I tell you that your health insurance is going to be 50 to 80% cheaper than what it is, sometimes it could even be free. Most of the time the response that I get is, well, it sounds too good to be true. Well, it may be, but not right now, it's not. So there's two important things to keep in mind when you are considering buying through the health insurance marketplace. One, there is no such thing as a government health insurance plan. And number two, the only thing the government is involved in is giving you money, like we talked about, to pay for your health insurance. That's it. Well, I mean, there is the whole 10 essential health benefits and other mandates that they have regulated, but ultimately you're buying a policy from whatever health insurance company you've selected, such as Medical Mutual of Ohio and Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield. Well, the one promise that I really can't make to you is that as fantastic as some of these subsidy amounts have been, these are only estimations. These are projections that we're putting together based upon what you have told me and what you think that you're going to make as far as income for this year, being 2014. That means that the other shoe could drop. And to be honest with you, I don't know what the IRS is planning, or more importantly, will do when it comes time to settle up on the difference in income with you. Right now, as it states on the healthcare.gov application, if they compare your income that is filed at the end of 2014 on your healthcare.gov application, and if you do make, then if that number is higher, then you could potentially owe additional income tax. Also, if that number is lower than what is on the application, you may be owed an additional tax credit. The one thing that I don't know, and this is where it gets a little tricky, what happens if your income changes so much that you fall off the scale on one end or the other? Meaning you don't make enough money to qualify on the low end, or you make too much to not qualify on the high end. Right now, as it stands, I would imagine that if you make too much to qualify and you did collect a subsidy, I'm guessing they're going to ask for a majority, if not all of that money back. However, if you don't qualify on the low end, well, I don't know what they're going to do. That's a hot mess that I don't think that they've even thoroughly thought through. But what I can tell you is that they would have unnecessarily paid a health insurance company a very healthy sum of money throughout the course of the year when you should have been on Medicaid. I mean, I'm talking thousands on thousands of dollars unnecessary. Yikes. I mean, really, at the end of the day, you got two choices. You can apply for a health insurance plan through Ohio's health insurance marketplace, or essentially healthcare.gov, and take whatever subsidy is offered to you, or a portion of it. Or you can bypass the system entirely and buy unsubsidized health insurance policy directly from an insurance company. Just know, I mean, if you do buy from the marketplace and your income fluctuates, or something crazy happens to the funding of these subsidies, you just could be out of luck at some point. If you choose to stay off the grid, if you will, you will probably pay a lot more for your health insurance. And in most cases, you probably are going to have a hard time affording it anyways. And of course, if you make too much money to not qualify at all, well, then that's an entirely different situation, as this was never an option in the first place. Well, the bottom line in all this, at the end of the day, with the overall cost in health insurance becoming so expensive, the government has made it almost impossible for you to consider not buying a plan with a subsidy if it is available. It's important that you are aware of the risks that come along with it, and what you could ultimately be responsible for if things don't go as planned. So now, if you want to learn even more about this process and if it actually is right for you, then I've actually put together a 5-part video series for you to go ahead and grab and watch instantly. You can watch it right online, and it's going to walk you through step by step exactly what we're dealing with here and help you not even just identify, but actually prove what health insurance option is going to be the best for you. So if you want to go ahead and grab that, it's how to navigate Obamacare's health insurance marketplace. Again, 5-part video series. You'll get a video every day for 5 days explaining each step in the process. And I'm so excited. So if you want to go ahead and take part of that, go ahead and click right here on the cover of this series, or you can grab the link below in the video's description. So I do want to thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I do appreciate it very much. Of course, if you did find any of the information here helpful, feel free to go ahead and grab that like button below. Give it a big click. Obviously not going to argue with you one bit if you wanted to do that. Of course, I am Joey Giangola with Giangola Insurance. Take it easy, everyone.